All right, how's it going? Saturday morning, obviously. I figured out yesterday that I don't know how to tell the day of the week because I thought it was Thursday and it was Friday. So I'm gonna need to start keeping better track of that if I'm gonna be doing videos. Gonna be telling people the wrong dates and wrong stuff like that. That's just not even gonna be able to build any kind of credibility at all at that point. Um, okay, so this morning I want to take a chance to explain words and the differences between a few words that I think are very important. I'm going to start with integrity and then I will work my way to accountability. Because I feel like some people think they're along the lines of the same thing, but they're very distinctly different. One of which ways is integrity is a present tense word. It means doing something currently. Accountability is a past tense thing. Accountability is something that's already occurred and you cannot change it. And are you going to take responsibility for that event that occurred or the behavior that was displayed or not? That's accountability. Integrity is doing the right thing even when nobody's watching. So if you're an integral person or you have integrity, you are going to be good to other people or you're going to be kind, thoughtful, and you're not going to destroy people's stuff even if you're not going to get caught. Like if there's a car parked too close to you in the parking lot and you could hit the car with your door easily, but you choose not to and you squeeze into the car and you don't scratch up another person's car. You obviously you'd be in the right by just banging your car door against theirs, but is it the point of being right or just doesn't really matter? Do you have to be destructive? You don't have to be destructive, right? So having integrity is like, I know I could find money on a table and there's no cameras, there's nothing here. Am I going to take the money or not? If you take the money, you have no integrity. If you don't take the money, you have integrity. That's the difference. Doing the right thing when nobody's around to verify whether you did it or not. And most people don't have integrity. And at the point where we don't have integrity, then we have accountability issues. And accountability is the past tense, or again, it's already happened tense. So again, past tense. When you're lacking accountability, other people around you also feel that they do not need to be accountable. And if it starts from the top of a chain or the top of a business, the top of a corporation, and there's no accountability at the very top tier or the top level, it's just going to get progressively worse throughout the entire organization, the whatever system is in place. So the very first person, the person that is in charge, needs to lead by example, which we do not have a lot of leaders right now who want to lead by example. People want to be above question, and if they get caught doing something wrong, they want to be like, "Oh, I didn't do that," or somebody else had control of it, or that's not how it went down. And people want to fudge details, and they want to change things and alter the facts so that it doesn't put them in a position of compromising their integrity or their image or the way that people view them. So I feel that if we had better leaders of whatever is failing, you know what I mean? I'm not saying any individual thing is failing. Obviously, if you look around the world, though, it's not working right. You have floods all over the place. It's not even low-lying areas anymore. You have flash floods because obviously the sewer system's not kept in track or kept in good repair. They don't work, obviously. We have cracks in bridges. We have roads that are in disrepair. You have potholes everywhere. You have road crews working in the middle of the day shutting down lanes when they should be working at night, like when it's cooler. And it's there's a lot of things. I'm not going to micro in on one little detail, but the fact that we have no accountability in certain systems in place in our country causes issues for the entire country. It doesn't take much to put you in a bad mood or set you off, but getting stuck in traffic in the morning on the way to work sure helps. And hitting a pothole with your brand new car and just feeling it really just ride the ground. Things like that eat at you. And progressively throughout the day, I think everybody wakes up in a pretty decent mood. I wake up in a pretty decent mood until I start thinking about all the things that suck around the world and all the people that aren't trying to help it, that have the resources or ability to. And throughout the day, I progressively get a little more dark. I try to stay positive. I try to understand that most people are victim of circumstances. They were taught or they were They're put into situations that don't have control over readily, or they can't change other people around them, or they feel they don't impact other people around them because they haven't tried. You know, how do you know what you can do until you apply yourself to it? But I'm going to try and keep these videos a little shorter. Yesterday I ran about 10 minutes each video. I want to keep them at least 5 to 7 minutes, so I'm going to try and micro in on subjects a little better and see where I go. I'm going to continue to try and improve, obviously, with my way I deliver information. I'm still new to this whole kind of experience. I've never talked in a platform like this where I'm not questioned. I go on rants on the internet, but usually that's because someone sets me off and then I just go on a tangent. It's a lot easier and more organic when someone else is there that I'm arguing with, but I'm trying to remember things that I feel passionate about and bring them up in topics in the videos. So it might improve later, and I hope everybody bears with me and is patient with my process that I'm trying to achieve here, because I am trying to spread awareness or information about things that I think are important. And 6-7 minutes of your life, I think, you know, listening to me talk about something every day or every other day, I think could be more profound or incite more thought in people than sitting there watching reruns of television shows on you know, the big networks. I don't know. I don't really watch a lot of television. Everybody have a great day. Subscribe if you like the video, like it, whatever. You know, and I'll keep putting them out there.